guys, this is Life Coach Rich. Talking about this is more board work, and then this is a running an overload against a 2-3 defense. Another way that you can try to attack a zone 2-3 defense is with an overload on one side. So you're basically putting more people on one side than they have players to cover. You can put a 3-point shooter right here. You're going to get real easy shots here because it stresses this guy. Does he play out? If he does, then I can drive a little bit right here, make a direct pass here, and then he's got a play at the basket. So this guy's going to be sort of at the short corner, which is sort of free throw distance away from the basket on the side. And then these guys are set up in sort of a diamond formation. You'll see that we've got the balls here. These are set up in sort of a diamond formation. See? With these four guys here. And this is the 2-3 zone. I usually put my other guy on the other side to occupy this guy because a lot of times he's just sort of left out over here and then they'll kind of be fighting for position. They'll get the ball watching or whatever. Or he can come up. He doesn't have to have the low block right there. He can let him have the low block if he wants to. But what'll end up happening, I usually put him on this side right here so that they can cut in and get rebounds and also so they can get dump passes. A dump pass would be, let's say, let's say you overload, you throw it, you throw the ball here. He's going to step up. You throw it to him, okay, and then he's got an easy bucket here. This guy has to step over, okay. If he steps over, this guy maybe at the first, second hash mark, he can be like right here. Then he's going to dive towards the board, towards the rim. And then as this guy steps over, it's an easy pass right here. That's the dump pass. And then he's going to get a score because he's going to step in front of that guy. This guy's in a zone. So a lot of times they're going to be sort of stuck, as in, this is my area, not so much the rim. They're going to kind of be right there, um, or they won't box out, and then they're going to be able to jump in front of them anyway. So that's an overload. This is sort of what I like to do. Another way that you can do that in this zone here is you get the pass here. He steps up, he dumps it to him, and then also if this guy steps over here, then this guy can flash into the middle. You've got a dump right there and an easy uh, an easy shot. It's not very far as an easy jump shot. I prefer to have more ball movement. So you're stressing that guy right there. He's going to come this way. If he steps up, then you pass it here. This guy dives there. And so you've got a quick boom, boom as this guy's diving because one person can't cover all three of those. Another easy way is you get it right here. If this guy's lazy, this guy's staying up here at the high post. So you've got a high-low kind of situation here. But that's why I have him out at the short corner, is because if he gets it there, sometimes if it's a quick pass, this guy can dive in or this person can dive in. This guy's sort of caught, and if he's lazy, this guy can dive, and then we're going to just do a quick pass and for a quick layup right there. If this guy can dive over on that pass, so it's a quick pass here. He's up here. He dives towards the rim and then gets the ball and makes a layup. So that's sort of overload situation right here. I don't like it so much. I don't like it as much for people that can't dribble and pass well. This is a little bit congested sometimes. And so I don't really want, these players moving around a lot unless it's on a pass and we're diving towards the basket, okay? So it gets a little bit congested here. You can get some turnovers and stuff if you've got a real aggressive team. So I like to run the 1-3-1 against a 2-3 more than I like to do an overload or a diamond. You can call it different things. You can say diamond so that you're not telling the other team overload, overload. They hear that you're going to overload one side. The coaches know what that means. A lot of times I'll say diamond, and then so that means that we have this 4-position alignment right here. And this guy's going to get in between these two guys. So then it puts him, does he cover him or does he come up and cover him or what? You can also put a shooter in the corner if you want to, and then have it like this. And then that stresses this guy, okay? So you can do it like this as well. I don't like that so much because, One person can cover both of these guys here. If I have this guy out here in the corner, I'm going to put him on the low block. So that's going to be the low block, and then he's right above the low block. And then who's going to take him? So this guy has to step over. If he steps over and takes him, well, then now you've got an easy pass right there. If you've got an easy pass here, if this guy's not coming over and covering him, because this guy has to come over and cover him because he can't step up and cover him, or else you just be able to throw it right there. So this guy has to come over and cover him because he can't leave the basket. All right. So you get it right here. If this guy is sort of hesitating on what to do, he can throw it here, and then you might have a situation where he comes out, and then you dump it down low, and then he's just a couple of steps away, from getting the basket. Or you come here, and then you're going to be able to get it right here. So he comes here, he stops him, then you're going to be able to come here if this guy's not covering the middle. If this other side of the 2-3 is not covering the middle here, you'll dump it here, and then I'm attacking. If this guy steps up, easy dump pass as he's going to the basket. Or that's why I like to have this guy here as well. If this guy's kind of sleeping, it's the same. It's the same sort of thing. Now I create a 3-on-1 situation, as in I get it here and then take it, fake like I'm going to go this direction, one dribble this way, get it to the middle. He turns, squares up, and then fakes like he's going to go here. That kind of makes this guy go here, and then now I'm diving in, going to the basket there. It's a 3-on-1 situation. It's just hard. It puts a lot of stress on that guy right there, especially if this guy turns and acts like he's going to shoot. It's usually this middle guy is a taller guy. He wants to swat people. All you got to do is act like you're going to shoot, and then you get a dump pass down to one of these guys flashing to the basket. So I think this works well. I think this is overload. This is how I do overload. I think this works well if you've got people that can pass. So and they do pretty well at it. But sometimes, like I said, it gets a little bit congested, and so that's why I favor the 1-3-1 against the 2-3 more, because I just feel it just spreads everything out. And remember, spacing is offense. We've got to have spacing appropriate so that you're stressing people. You don't want a situation where you've got improper spacing, and then one person can cover two people, of that zone. It's all right, guys. That's it for now. Hopefully that was helpful, and thanks. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.